Pub's closed this weekend.
Pub is never closed on the weekends. The pub is open no matter what.
Your GM's out of town.
GM's not out of town.
It's always out of town.
Pub's closed.
5 of the owners are going to be around, so we're okay.
Here we go! Welcome to Heartland Radio 2.0. It's Friday for you. Friday, October 5th.
2.0.
October 5.
We're recording in the MyBookie.ag studio in Indianapolis, Indiana. Sure, you've been watching football and having a good time. But let me assure you that it's more entertaining when you have some action on the game. You've heard me talk about this for a few weeks. For some reason, I know that there are a few of you that have not signed up for MyBookie yet, and I don't get it.
Come
So,
on.
because whether you're an expert or a rookie, you should be betting at MyBookie. If you're the kind of guy that likes to bet a little and win a lot, like playing the numbers on roulette, you can create a big parlay, pick 3 teams to win, and if you hit all 3, you'll turn $100 into $600.
Wow.
Big parlay.
That's almost magic.
You're
It's
looking
like
at
a
the parlay
magician
king,
has
my
your
friends.
money and puts it in his hand, and when he opens it, it's 6 more monies than what was put in
So
there.
many more monies.
It's not
Parlays
just,
over everything.
Parlay Prince right
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not just
You're my
football.
noble steed.
You can bet on all major sports. Take MMA this weekend, for instance. Conor McGregor steps into the octagon Saturday for his first UFC fight in 2 years.
Oh, my God.
It's been a long time. I cannot wait. You can bet on things like whether he'll win straight up or whether Khabib will deliver a first-round knockout. Not going to happen. McGregor is plus 140, all right? And Khabib is minus 165 right now. Connor looked it up for me.
Connor's the
Connor
dog.
looked it up.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, McGregor as the dog and knowing that Khabib notoriously has a tough time cutting weight. In fact, he cut his weight cut coach. He fired him in April.
Weight
I don't
cut
know.
coach?
I think there could be some struggle with getting his weight under control
Sounds like
here.
he dropped a lot of dead
Are you
weight.
going to come to the lounge to watch it on Saturday night?
I'm going to come to the lounge and watch
All
on
right,
Saturday night.
here
I'm
we
putting
go.
all my money on McGregor as the dog
closed.
at plus 140. I think you should do the same. I recommend these guys my bookie because I really trust them. And trust is important. This is the one bet I know you'll be happy with all season. My bookie has been in business for years. They've got great online reviews, and their mobile site's so easy to use that I can use it. So it's going to be extra easy for you. If you're on the sidelines, now is the time to get in the game. My bookie will still match your deposit dollar for dollar, but you got to join now because they'll be pulling that offer before too long.
Very soon.
Jump
Very
on it
soon.
now. Log into my bookie right now and double your money. Use promo code Heartland, and you'll get your first deposit matched 100%. That's promo code Heartland. You play, you win, you get paid. It's that simple.
That's
Pretty
really
easy.
I don't want to say you're stupid if you haven't signed up yet,
Well, you're kind of stupid.
but you're not smart.
Yeah, you're slow. You're not
Yeah,
fast.
You're very slow. What do we have going into the weekend? What's everybody's plans?
The Red Sox and the Yankees
Oh,
are
you
back
too.
in October, baby.
Maybe you two should create a little bet together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Have to.
What do we think then?
Ty is like the
We
biggest
haven't talked
Yankees
about a
fan.
bet.
No, we really haven't.
You're
talked
like
about
the
that
biggest
yet.
Red Sox
Huge
fan. You
Sox
should get a
fan.
bet amongst yourselves.
We
right now.
should do something. What do
Somebody's
we think?
got to shave something. Somebody's got to run around naked around something.
Maybe we have the
if they
listeners send
lose.
stuff in.
Yeah, all right.
That's
if
a
you have
better
an
idea.
idea for a wager that Ty and Boston Connor can make between themselves, not monetary. We don't want the money. They can go on my bookie. They're
Yeah.
going to for that. What they need is the loser has to do something very embarrassing.
I agree.
You agree?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
Send that in.
The mustache stays no matter what, so don't even think about it.
So tag at Heartland Radio for that and use the hashtag Ty v. Connor. Ty versus Connor.
Ty v. Connor.
Sox-
Ty v. Connor.
Okay.
Ty v. Connor. And post your idea.
Maybe we'll shave our legs or something.
Something
like that.
By the
Yeah,
way,
we'll pick the best one.
Pat's in L.A. That's
Yeah.
why you haven't heard his voice yet.
Pat's not here. He's on an important business trip in L.A., but I'm here. I'm Todd McComas.
Correct.
Biggs is here. Nick Morando's here. Zito's here. Bailey's in the back taking notes. Evan Foxy is behind the glass. What's up, Evan?
What's up?
Most handsome man in the building. Ty Schmidt's here and Boston Connor's here. All right, so I think we're going to go.
See, I like that. Boo.
Saturday for the fight. I think Saturday night we're gonna go to Nick and Ty's abode to.
I still
watch
live
the
there.
fight.
I still live there. I move out on Sunday, so.
Oh, okay.
The old
What
lounge.
do you mean? I mean, by the way, I also hired movers, and I cannot wait to sit on the couch while they carry me out. I'm going to pay them $20 or bucks each because I've always wanted to do that. I've seen it in movies. I've always wanted to do it. This is the time.
It's a good move.
The lounge is dedicating a nice little couch to the pub, I believe, right? For our
I
front
wouldn't
porch.
say it's nice. It's pretty much a dog shit couch, but you could have it.
But
Yeah.
it's
Perfect
free.
for the porch.
It's an outdoor couch.
Oh, yeah,
so-
it's a porch couch.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
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 Porch
it's
couch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But big pub grapes coming.
Little
from
tip
the
to
pub this week.
our younger listeners. How old am I? 30. Since I graduated, or since I've been in college, I've moved pretty much every single year. And for the first 8 years, didn't use movers. The last 2, I have used movers. It's an absolute necessity. Start a piggy bank fund now. It's the best money you'll ever spend in your entire life.
Do you have a lot of stuff? Because I don't have a lot of stuff, so I feel like it wouldn't be worth it.
I don't care if you have no stuff. It's worth it every single time.
That's sound
Good to
advice.
know. Good
Pay
to know.
other people to do work for you.
Yes.
That's good.
Mm.
I like what you did there.
I mean,
It's worth the investment. I don't know what you have, Evan, but if you have do
Do you have a dresser?
Yeah,
dressers,
that's
okay, you
That's
have
a bitch.
enough.
there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Do you
Is there
remember how
stairs?
bad it was when we moved last time?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, just how quickly people forget. It's like going back to Vegas. It's like, oh, it won't be that bad. I'm not going to feel that terrible. And then you go back to Vegas, and that Sunday you feel like you want to die.
Yeah.
That's how moving.
It's like it's like going back to the gym for the
Oh, yep,
first
yep,
day,
yep.
but all day. Like you think it's gonna wear off, and like no, you got more shit to move all day long.
And then when you're done, you have got to put your shit back in the shit that you just carried around all day.
I moved my whole house for like $350.
Yeah.
That you can't beat. That.
Go on Groupon. You find yourself a little Groupon code.
Yeah.
You're welcome, everyone.
I don't hate moving. Honestly, I'm going to throw that out there. I haven't done it very much.
We also
the
hired you-
seasoned
You
veteran.
haven't done it enough.
We also hired you to pick all the weeds in the back of our house, and you were having a great time doing it. You're just an odd human.
As long as my friends are around and we're just hanging out, yeah, it's fun for me. Moving is a good time. I moved my brother in for fun the other day.
For fun.
Right before I left for this place, middle of nowhere,
The
Indiana.
other day? You mean like 3 months ago?
Yeah, that was the other day in my head. I saw that it was October, and I was like, holy shit, I've been here for like 5 months. I had no idea. But yeah, moving's okay, unless the staircase. Staircases are the only thing you got to look at.
Yeah.
You see a spiral staircase, I'll pass on the moving.
Absolutely. I want everybody to know that Sunday at midnight it becomes October 7th.
Yes. Wow.
So at the stroke of midnight, the pre-order goes live for Pat McAfee Show, professional baseball player, the best comedic sports documentary ever made.
Of all time.
We're not saying it, people are saying it.
Saturday at the stroke. Of
Saturday at the stroke of midnight.
Yeah, so when you're watching McGregor,
Yes.
just know you
Yeah.
can pre-order.
It's always weird. It's
Yeah,
Saturday
as it
night.
turns Sunday, when it turns Sunday at
Yes.
12:01 a.m., it's going to be.
If
the
you're a
Sunday.
real, if you're a real human, it's Saturday night. That's how you. It's not Sunday until you wake up.
You're going to
Sunday.
be up, and you're going to be
Bingo.
drinking probably or whatever. So you need to make yourself put a reminder in your phone right now.
Oh, imagine being at the
For
bar
12:01
Saturday night.
a.m. on October 7th to go to patmcafeeshow.com and pre-order that documentary for $3.33 because there are so many prizes. Once you purchase it, pre-order or otherwise, up until the 14th of October, you are entered into a drawing for, in the main prizes, the grand prizes are 2 Super Bowl tickets, 2 World Series tickets, and 2 WrestleMania tickets.
Yup.
Wow.
There's also a
$1,000 free play at mybookie.ag.
Autograph signed vintage.
Autograph signed mini jersey. Autograph bat from the game.
Elisa mattress.
Elisa mattress. A movement.
Watch and
movement
sunglasses.
watch and sunglasses. $500 Visa gift card. And the best of all,
The greatest.
the greatest of all, you could job shadow Nick Morota for a day.
Yeah. Wow. A lot of people
You literally
are
show
saying
up-
that they will choose that if they had a choice. They won't have a choice, but if they had a choice, they would choose that over the World
You
Series.
show up at 7:30 in the morning at his house. You knock on the door. You wake him up, and then you get the whole day
It's gonna
started
be
with him.
tough. I didn't think about that.
Make sure you don't shower before. So
There
you can
seems to be
Shower
some
with him. You
confusion.
shower with him.
Oh, let's clear up a couple things. There was some confusion. I was getting tweets about. I'm not job shadowing you. Some people thought it was for me
that'd
to
be
go job
awesome,
shadow
though,
them.
That would have been way better.
Yeah,
That would have been way
which
better.
I would have been
Back in
into.
Cube
That would have
life,
been fun.
that'd been awesome.
I could do that for a day. And then other people were like, "Can I job shadow Diggs instead?"
No, you can't.
Diggs doesn't like it either. We do the same things.
Yeah.
So if
Similar.
you're here, we're not just gonna like go off and like go into the storage closet and do inventory together, unless you're a dickhead. But if you're here, you're gonna hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be in
Pending
the
everybody.
If you're going to
I don't
Job
know,
Shadow
but
Nick, you have
it
to
says
be
Job
in the
Shadow
building.
Nick Morano.
Well, yeah, my job that day will be to interact with you guys. Then I'll talk to you. We'll figure out something.
Good luck.
I think it's a good price. But
That's
God
October
damn, we
7th
didn't-
through October 14th, and the greatest documentary comes out on October 10th.
And if you buy
Yes.
shirts, you can get extra raffle
Extra
tickets,
raffles,
correct?
Yeah. But that'll come like once you buy the documentary,
You're gonna
you'll get a
receive an
promo
email.
code or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
There's going to be some instructions in that email.
Don't just throw out fucking facts.
Hey,
all
I was
willy-nilly.
throwing out just in case there's a lot of great shirts on there.
We don't
So,
need to be sued.
incentive to buy the shirt.
You will get the details, but the premise is there are more than one way to win.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Just know that.
Well said.
and everyone
Filled
wins
in
with the
once you order.
documentary.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
And you get the best comedy sports documentary.
Yeah, let's
it's
not
ever been
forget
done.
the
a
doc.
future Oscar winner.
For to get that at even $5 is that's charity.
Yes.
I mean, that's just Pat being charitable.
Yeah.
But to get it for $3.33, saint like.
His on base percentage. Little
Yeah.
fun fact.
It's Mother Teresa shit.
You want to hear some bullshit?
What's that?
Zito is celebrating his birthday this weekend, and he decided not to do it with any of us. He's going back to Chicago to do
Are
it.
you?
Yeah.
Hey,
Heard
Hammer,
about
hey,
that.
That's
play
cold.
the boo
Hold
thing,
on.
okay? Do the boo thing.
That's so
Yeah.
fun.
Boo yourself.
Fuck
you, Zito.
That's why the pub's closed too.
The pub is not closed.
Yeah.
Bullshit. The pub's
No.
not closed.
The pub is not
Who's gonna
closed.
run it?
Pub's never closed.
Me and
Four
Connor,
of the 5 owners are still here in Indianapolis. Zito leaves. That's fine.
Zito was gone the whole time you guys showed up last week.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Nah, he was inside dealing me drinks. He was the only one who took care of me.
Well, he's the bartender. He's the bartender of the pub, so that makes sense. He was
Connor
doing
was
his job.
already blacked out when I showed up, and Evan was playing tummy sticks.
Yes, and he's the manager, and I'm the owner. So I should be the one that's blacked out, and he should be the one
Fucking-
doing the tummy
Fucking
stick.
Taffer would have thrown you off the roof.
What's your favorite
you-
drink to make? Zito?
Good old fashioned vodka and just anything.
No, I walked in. I walked.
Classic.
I walked
Classic.
in. I walked
pub
in. I was
special.
like, he's like, I got whiskey and I got vodka. I was like, got any mixers for vodka? He's like, no. And I was like, you want me to drink straight vodka?
The pub's a big on the rocks bar. Okay,
Whiskey on the rocks is fine. Vodka on the rocks is a Russian insane move.
the pub gets insane.
I asked Zito for whiskey on the rocks. He said it's over there and pointed at the shelf in the kitchen. Thanks, man.
They probably didn't have ice either, if I had to guess.
oh, we have ice.
We have so much ice.
A lot of
It's-
ice.
Yeah,
Too much ice, actually.
too much. Yeah, a little too much, or it's,
No
it's
such thing.
overflowing.
No such thing.
Yeah, when you're drinking straight vodka, you're drowning something inside of you that hates you. And you're trying to kill it. That's all that's for. All right, Nick. Let's start off with some things that are going around in this world that we live in.
All right up your alley, Todd. A police officer was arrested Monday for forgery for downloading a divorce decree from the internet, added his wife's name, a fake seal, and signed a fictitious judge's name before filing it with a local court.
I love it.
Hey, at least he
Divorces
didn't
are-
just murder her spouse like that lady from last time, right?
I still think
true.
she's innocent.
You think
Who?
so? From last week?
Yep.
Or from last episode?
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone else did it. Third party.
I think the
Maybe.
husband said it's okay. Go ahead, kill me, test your block. I still stand by that too.
But divorces are expensive. I see why, it might be worth a shot if you could squeak it by.
So what if you're doing this, if you're faking divorce papers, you just don't have to file and pay all that stuff, or and do the whole 50% thing? Is that
Yeah, I'm assuming he needed her off his pension or something and had to supply a divorce decree that was sealed by the court, so he tried to slide this in. But fucking use a real judge's name. Like this was a made up judge's name?
that's a fake mustache?
Yeah.
Divorce is awesome. Divorce is like the ultimate I quit moment of all time, and I respect the fuck out of it. Like imagine being with someone for like 20 years, just be like, no, fuck this. One more day and I'll kill myself.
I know.
Todd, too bad this wasn't around when you were in the force, right? This would have
Oh,
been much
don't-
more simple.
Don't think I didn't think about this. I thought
Twice.
about it. Because here's the deal: like divorce would be easy if both parties would just like think economically about it. Like, hey, this is over. Let's just. I had like in mind. I was like, hey, this attorney says.
This guy wants people to think rationally in a divorce.
I'm like, this divorce attorney says that they'll handle both of it. It just for doing the paperwork, it's going to be $400. We'll split it $200 a piece. We're out of it. And at first she was like, okay, and then it became this. Well, no, I want this and I want that now, da 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 da. And next thing you know, I think she cost both of us like 18 grand.
Jesus,
which was everything she got from me. So it was straight, I just basically had to give her attorney a check. Like, there you go.
I would love to be a divorce attorney. I would love. I'd be like, you're being an asshole, so she's getting this. You're being a bitch, so he's getting that.
Yeah, and then during the summers you could crash weddings
There
too.
it is.
Yeah, now we're really talking.
Wouldn't it be great if that was your job and you did have final say in like
be
all divorces?
awesome. Yeah.
And you could just sit down and be like, "You're being an idiot. I like her.
An arbiter.
You're an idiot. I like him. You're an idiot. Whichever way it goes."
Arbiter.
That's a job that's very close to God when you really
It
think
is.
about
It
it.
Yeah.
really is. Probably the closest to God.
Yeah, that and then priest probably.
No, they're not. They're not.
They're
even
pretty
close.
far away
They're
from
probably
God these
closer to the
days.
Devil.
This is the best
Maybe in the
divorce.
70s, right?
This is the best divorce story I ever heard. My buddy Chris Powers
Okay.
got divorced, and it was so amicable. Like, both of them were so on board and still wanted to stay friends. So they had a draft for all their shit.
That's
So you
awesome.
had to strategically play
That's
your
incredible.
draft, like, for the TV and for all this other shit. And they made a game of it.
What was the first overall pick?
I think it was their giant TV.
I don't know.
think.
I don't know if this is
Then their
insensitive
son.
or not. But when my grandma passed away this summer, all the nieces and nephews and then the children of my grandma went over there and we picked numbers out of a hat and we did a draft as well for stuff in the house.
That's great.
Like, it's very civil.
It's just the best way to do it.
That is the best way to do
You
it.
gotta
Try
think-
trading up, Diggs?
No. There was no traits. I went sentimental. I'm a nice guy. I didn't go for the money
You
value.
didn't do like a white elephant.
No.
What'd you do? I would have went straight for pearls.
No, I took one of her necklaces. I did take one of her necklaces,
there
but
you
it
go.
was sentimental. It wasn't. I'm not selling it. I'm not pawning it at the gold shop. Maybe in a rough time.
You're not dressing up in front of the mirror with it and tucking your dick between your legs?
Hello, Grandma.
Guys, it's fucked up.
What else is going on?
Los Angeles recorded its first ever electric scooter DUI.
Only a
The
matter
drunk
of time.
28-year-old scooter rider was over 3 times the legal limit when he collided with a 64-year-old pedestrian that walked out of a movie theater.
I did that the other night when we went out when Connor was blacked out.
Whoa, hey, easy, okay?
And-
I was not blacked out.
We'd probably done like 3 or 4 shots, so I was feeling good. Mm-hmm. And I rode a scooter home, and it was like a 10, 12-minute ride, and I was feeling a little wobbly. And I was like, oh, you could definitely for sure get a DUI on this. I was waiting for sure to just sideswipe a car
Yeah.
and end my life.
But it kind of defeats the purpose of the scooter if they're going to be able to, and I know legally they can, but they should not be able to arrest you for a DUI.
I shouldn't be able
On a,
For
or
that?
it'd be a lesser version of it. You know what I mean? Like a ticket or something.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Lesser variation, because
Yeah.
this happens on bicycles and
Yeah.
like golf carts and stuff. You always hear about
Yeah.
this. So maybe just a citation.
But I shouldn't get the same punishment for getting caught riding that electric scooter drunk as I would my Ford F-150.
No.
Like I could do way more damage with that Ford
The only
F-150.
time you should get a DUI on a scooter is something like this where you hit a pedestrian. Like if you run into a car, you should not get a DUI for that because you
Right.
probably died.
Yeah.
Like it should only be in a situation where you're hitting something smaller. Like if you're on a
Yeah.
bicycle, you shouldn't be able to get a DUI unless you run into something that's smaller than you.
Yeah,
and vice
I
versa.
agree.
If you're on a scooter and you run into a bicycle, hey,
I don't
look,
know
I'm just drunk,
who's
man.
at fault there. Probably the bicycle.
The bicycle's
I hate
bigger than
bicycles.
bigger than the scooter.
Yeah, and I also hate bicycles.
You have to go by size. Also, this guy's a pioneer. First of all, we haven't said this. This man is a trailblazer, the first ever to get a DUI.
you're right.
There are
It's
going to
actually
be
pretty awesome.
millions of DUIs on scooters, and this man's the first. I'm serious.
It's like John's Law.
Yeah. Every day I sit in this office because we have the total glass front.
Yep.
You can see out of the whole wall. And I watch the lime scooters go by.
Mm-hmm.
The little yuppies on the lime scooters, dressed up, going to work. And every day I think, if I just open that door at the last second, bang, it'd be hilarious. Because they go pretty fast.
I've thought about
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that with my car door many times with bicycles, but I don't want to
yeah.
fuck up my car door.
See, I still haven't even ridden one of these scooters.
You haven't?
Oh no, I haven't. I'm nervous about my balance, especially.
No.
Dude, they're
You know.
awesome.
It's so easy to
Really?
ride. Yeah.
They're awesome too.
I had a scooter when I was a kid. It didn't go well.
Really?
I'm
took it to a half
ashamed
pipe.
that we haven't done a scooter gang yet. Like I've only rid them by myself. Like I want to roll in a pack. Maybe this weekend we do it.
I really want to do a scooter bar crawl.
Let's go out.
Oh, yeah.
Zito, you're not in this because you're going to Chicago to celebrate your
that's
birthday
tough.
with your
Oh,
real
that's too
friends.
bad.
Our college, our college game day, we can start it and then just go.
Correct
bird-
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
bird
should go out
scooters.
before the fight.
Yeah.
And then we'll all scooter back to the lounge to
Yeah.
watch the fight.
That's
I like
a great
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paybacks a bitch. Just muted your mic.
Piece of shit.
That car door thing reminded me of a story when one time we were in a foot pursuit, and it was off like a buy bus drug thing, and the kid was running away, and me and this other guy were running. So we were in plain clothes, and we had like vests on,
Yeah,
and we're running, man, and Bobby was in front of me. He was a big lead, but I'm gaining on all of them, and I see Bobby round this car. And I'm like, I think he's gonna get that kid. And about then, this lady opens her car door. He just fucking boom, and he bites it. Like hard enough, it fucked her door up. And all like bent, it wouldn't shut. But he fucking wiped it, dude. Full sprint, last second door. Bam. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. So good. What else you got there, Nick?
At 72 years of age, Sylvester Stallone just finished filming the 5th installment of Rambo. In the latest installment, when the daughter of one of his friends is kidnapped, Rambo, who's been working on a ranch, crosses the U.S.-Mexico border and quickly finds himself up against the full might of one of Mexico's most violent cartels.
Yes. Inject this right in my veins.
I know.
I can't wait.
Good.
So it's Taken, but with Rambo and a Mexican cartel.
Yeah.
And it's Stallone off of his first, what did he win, an Emmy? Was it an Emmy or an Oscar?
For what?
For Creed.
He didn't win an Oscar.
He won an Emmy then. He won an award. So you got to think it's off his best performance.
What
maybe.
did he win? What? Best supporting actor?
Yeah, I believe
did?
so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was really good at
Double
it,
check it, but yeah, coming off his award-winning performance, he's rolling into Rambo.
I saw
5.
him in the gym training for this Rambo role, and he's still putting up like 300 on the fucking
It's
bench.
insane. He's 72 years old, dude. Like, when does it slow down?
Doesn't. His body's all pumped full of HGH and stuff. He's never going to slow
Do
down.
you think his heart would just explode or something?
It
at
will.
some
It's
point?
probably. It's going to.
But he's
soon.
already made it to 72, so fuck it. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? If I make it to 72, I'm happy.
I mean, some humans are just built different.
Yeah, that's true. It's got to be. It can't just be science. He's got to be also a genetic freak, I think. Don't you?
Yeah,
Somewhat.
probably.
Like my dad can't just go do this.
No.
I bet he eats just like, I don't know, 20,000 pounds of fish or something
No,
a
dude,
year,
he eats
something
fucking
like that.
nails and screws.
Yeah, nails. I mean, I think he'd be dead if he was eating nails and screws. but yeah.
Syringes. He eats all the steroids. Like, you can't argue it. There it is. Like, look at his body. It's insane.
My biggest regret of high school is not taking steroids. So if I'm Stallone back then, yeah.
What
I'd
your
probably be
biggest regret
hammering.
isn't just leaving your entire football team and
Quitting on my team?
Yeah.
No, it's not my biggest regret. My biggest regret is not getting juiced up and going to the league. That's my biggest regret.
Why did you quit on your football team?
I didn't quit on my team, okay?
Yeah, you quit on your team. And
Are you
had
gonna
to
quit
move
on
school
us?
districts.
This is what
and
happens.
You changed school districts because you quit on your football team.
I didn't change school districts. I changed school leagues, okay?
Same thing.
Prep school, and then there's New England prep schools, the New
Okay.
England ISL. All right, so I decided to head that
But
route.
why did you quit on your team?
I didn't quit on my team.
Oh, you sold out on all
my
the kids.
my coach quit on me.
Oh,
Okay.
So
and
you
so I
quit-
had to make a decision whether I wanted to play for a coach who quit on me or
Why'd he
you know,
quit on you?
go find a
Made
new
you
coach.
change positions.
soft.
It was a long story. I went to a
You didn't wanna
dance.
do it
I
what
might
the
have
team
been
needed.
blacked out, and then I got arrested, and then maybe I had to leave after a little meeting between me and him. Okay. God damn it! Now Thursday's ruined.
Evan's gonna ask a real question though. Are you gonna quit on us?
Are you going to quit on us? Are you going to quit on the pub?
Okay. Hold on. Are you? First of all, I'm the founder of the pub. So if there's anyone who can quit on the pub, I'm the one that's allowed to. Yes, that's true. But I would never do that. There's five of us. There's 5 board members. You can't make it.
Who are the other 2 that I don't know about?
That is undisclosed, and no one can know about that.
How are there board members that don't live there?
Because you got to bring in outside help. Because if one of us either leaves or splits up,
Yeah.
then there's a big problem. Right now, the 2 board members are more they're pillars of the 5. Because if I quit or if Zito quits or if Fox quits, then there's 4. Then we're screwed.
You mean if you quit?
If I quit, then there's 4, and then we're screwed. Because then it's 2 and 2. That's why we need to bring in 2 more, odd vote, and that's how
3
it's
of
been
you
working.
live in the house. It was already an odd vote.
Yeah, well, yeah. but then there's conspiracy behind 3 people because 2 could team up on 1. If there's 5, much different story.
Also, don't let Foxy give you shit because he quit on us. He used
did.
to live with us and he moved out.
He did quit on us.
Oh, Fox.
As soon as he got the chance.
I had to make the move. We had too many people in that house.
I agree. I'm glad you fucking left.
Now Diggs is leaving you.
Yeah.
I know it's, it's even better.
Vib's
a lot of
left.
space.
Everyone's
Vibs is
leaving you too.
There's a lot of space.
What do you guys do with all that space?
Activities.
Just
A lot of room.
Usually migrate to the same 2 spots.
We sit in the same 2 spots. We always have look around and say, "Oh, look at all this space."
Ed, the fight's going to be good there. You guys got a big, giant living room.
Yeah,
It's
there's
good
no
space.
furniture there anymore. So
The lounge is perfect. Well, yeah, bring your chairs.
Do we
It's
need-
it's
floor now.
BYOC.
Should we bring fold out
Bring your own
out
chair.
chairs? I guess some card table
no, I
chairs.
think we're all right. I think we're all right still.
All right. It's going to be good.
We need fold out chairs though, just because that area should turn into the dance party area after.
It's going to.
McGregor wins.
Well, don't invite girls.
That'd be stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just talking.
I was
I'm
just-
just talking about us. Hey, I said dance party.
I just
all right?
wanted to be clear. I wanted to be clear.
Yeah.
Is anyone not rooting for McGregor? Is that a dumb question?
That's very un-American.
Yeah.
Even though he's
Hey,
Irish.
Fox. Fox, you strike me as a Khabib guy. to
No,
be
I
honest.
already put money on McGregor.
Yeah,
How
all
serious is that threat of like violence of people in the crowd, like the mob thing? I saw. Is that
I
real?
saw an interview with Dana White, and he said they've been forced to take it very seriously, so they have all these security measures in place.
That's wild.
Ireland travels. I mean, in
Well, I guess there's
herds.
a thought that like the Irish mob and is that the way it goes? The Irish mob and the Russian
And the
mob
Russian
are both
mob.
gonna be in the
So,
crowd
yeah.
and they're gonna get into it.
Yeah, one of the bigger corrupt characters that is over in Russia funded Khabib's camp, and this
Yes.
is before he was found out to be corrupt, and then after he was found out to be
Wasn't
corrupt.
McGregor hanging out with Putin though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's just assume if you are the best at what you do in any sport and you're Russian,
Yeah.
there's organized crime behind
Yeah.
or something evil behind you.
Also, McGregor Putin was World Cup, so I mean, he was in Russia.
Yeah,
McGregor
yeah.
was just going
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
World Cup, and Putin was just there. You know, yeah.
I do love a good steak Khabib though, but I love Connor, so I'm gonna go with Connor.
Yeah.
Dude, this could be. I
thanks.
really didn't think about it, even though I watched that interview until you just said that. There could be like some real shit go down, like cars blowing up or fucking anything. You
Is that
got
in Vegas?
Irish
Yeah.
guys and Russian bad guys.
We should cover it.
Think about the random Irish and Russian mob people that are just in Vegas too. Hear
Yes.
about the mob fighting, and they're like, "Oh shit, we got to go put on for Russia and Ireland." Then you got almost twice the gangs.
I think maybe Nick and I
Wow.
should go out because I feel like the Italian mob is probably
Represented.
underrepresented there.
Good point.
There, at the very minimum, there's going to be like almost a riot level brawl in the crowd. Guarantee it.
We may have another like Tupac
outside.
situation.
Oh man,
He's in Malaysia. Shout out! Breaking news. He's in Malaysia. I was wrong. I was wrong. I will fully admit that I was wrong. I said he was in Jamaica. It came out this week from Suge Knight that Tupac is in Malaysia.
He could have moved. He could have
yeah,
been half right.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
point,
I mean,
yeah.
my sources could have been right that he was in Jamaica at one point because when you're Tupac and you're in hiding, you don't just stay in one place too long.
no,
Yeah, I think you got to move around a lot.
I had a friend in high school who subscribed to the whole like 7-day theory, 7-year theory, like researched it and was convinced
that?
Tupac / Machiavelli was coming back on the night of our homecoming dance.
Oh, yeah.
And he chose not to go to homecoming, to wait at home for Tupac to reveal himself. Told his date, nah, I can't go. You gotta find someone else.
I
kid's
don't
a
think it
fucking
matters
genius.
because also that kid is not going to get laid. Like if he's that into Tupac conspiracy, he doesn't care about vaginas.
You're not wrong. When I think about it.
But that would, yeah, there's so many. It's got to be something's got to surface at some point, truth wise, surrounding.
If anyone would know, Suge Knight would know.
yeah,
Can someone just dig? He's got a grave, I assume. Does he not have a gravestone or
No,
anything?
no, cremated.
We can't just dig up graves.
What are you talking about? If we care this much, I'd be,
Disrespectful.
dig him up.
Cremated. He was cremated.
Oh, he's cremated.
yeah. So
Well, someone
don't
call
know
his
that
mom
for
then. Someone call his mom and let's get this
We need some
urn in
DNA.
here. Or urn, whatever it's
You
called.
can't get DNA off of burn ashes.
yeah, I don't think you can. I think you're right.
That's why we do it.
I wonder if they hold.
That's why we've always said when I pass away, I want to be in a funeral pyre.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
want to be on a boat of sticks
Yeah,
down
yeah,
the
yeah.
river, shoot a flaming arrow at it.
Can I shoot it?
No, you have horrible aim.
I want more of like an Achilles like send off, more like everyone
On, like, the
in
wooden
whole
temple?
city.
Funeral games.
Yeah, well, yeah, like a 7-day
Like gladiators.
ceremony. Yeah, exactly like gladiators.
Like your fucking Marcus Aurelius.
No, because I'm dead. But they're celebrating me.
Well, Marcus Aurelius
He
was
died too.
also dead.
Well, he would be partaking in the gladiator competition for me, so he would more. Marcus Aurelius would be in Connor Campbell's honorary tournament of champions.
I
That's
feel
where
like you're
he'd be a big-
confusing Marcus Aurelius
For Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Meridius.
Yep.
Yeah, I am.
He's confusing. He's easily distracted. He's forgetting things. I don't think he's getting enough sleep. He's making mistakes at work. Let's solve that. If you get distracted or you forget things all the time or you're making mistakes at work, get a quality night's sleep. It makes all the difference. The right mattress is the difference between resting and just laying down. The Lisa mattress is a product of more than
delicious.
30 years of experience in mattress engineering and hundreds of hours of testing, comprised of 3 foam layers. There's 3 foam layers in that mattress.
Yep.
You just got.
Oh, I
Diggs.
know.
How comfortable is it?
It was awesome. The unboxing was awesome. They say to leave it for like 24 hours, but I unboxed it and I think that baby was ready in maybe 30 minutes.
He's a king now.
I am a king.
Oh, you
It's
got
a
the
king
king.
bed.
Welcome to the
so
club.
Nice.
King of parlays.
How's
King
the
of
cooling?
parlays, king of beds.
How's the cooling pressure relief?
It's unbelievable. I haven't sweated once.
How's the body contouring?
It's unbelievable. I lay like this, and it contours all parts of my body.
Like a dead body? That's
Yeah,
for the
like
chalk
an
outline?
outline. Yeah.
You sleep like that? That's awesome. Over 300,000 happy Lisa sleepers agree. The Lisa mattress gives them the rest they need. Order your Lisa mattress online at lisa.com/heartland with promo code Heartland and try it risk-free for 100 nights. It ships direct to your door in a convenient box with free shipping and free returns. Find the right mattress for you at lisa.com/heartland and get the rest you need tonight. Get $160 off and free shipping on that Lisa mattress when you go to lisa.com/heartland and enter the promo code Heartland at checkout. That's Lisa, LEESA.com/heartland, promo code Heartland.
There's also this really cool design at the top. There's 3 stripes on the top of the mattress, which means nothing because you're putting sheets on it. But I thought it was pretty cool when I was setting it up.
That is cool.
You got to factor in mattress, just naked mattress look.
Yeah,
when
you
you're
do.
getting to bed because it decides really how you're going to feel
Because like this weekend when I'm having my old mattress moved to the new place
by the people,
by the movers,
Yeah.
it's very embarrassing every time because at one point I was eating sushi in my bed and I spilled all the soy sauce onto my bed and it seeped through onto my mattress. And now it
really?
looks like I killed somebody.
Okay.
It's okay. For
Or I
me,
shit my pants.
For me, it's just there's just piss stains everywhere.
anything
So it's just embarrassing that they know I pissed the bed.
Well,
in your
yeah,
bed?
I won't, cereal. I won't eat cereal in bed because that's just irresponsible.
Here's my idea, and Lisa can steal this if they want because they've been so good to
Soup
us.
too.
Is a mattress that has a twister board pattern
Okay.
on the front, so that anytime you want, with your significant other, girlfriend, or just
guarantee
having a
there's sheets.
friend that's a girl that's
Yeah.
over, take it off, and there's a twister board. You can play naked twister.
I guarantee there's
Great idea. There has to be. There has to
There
be
are,
sheets.
there are
Yeah.
sheets.
But this is a mattress.
Someone send those sheets to Todd now. He needs them.
Twister sheets. That's a great idea.
You send those sheets to Todd, he will film a sex tape and put it out.
And that will then be entered into the raffle that you can get on October 7th.
All right. Let's play my new favorite segment, I Want to Know.
Is this Imogen Heap? Zito, who is this? Because we got 6 questions in the DM.
It was a
of
weird-
Who is this?
It's
I
somebody
think you just
I've
gotta
never heard
search
of.
"I want to know" and it'll pop
I wanna.
Is it? I think it's I wanna.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, WANNA.
Like the first time
No.
Zito's ever pronounced the word the proper way.
It's a weird. I didn't recognize the name when I sent it to Zeta. I was like, I've never heard of these people, but it seems to fit, and it's very catchy. People have been saying it's very
Yeah.
catchy. It's hard to get out of your head. All right, I want to know. Here's the situation. Boom, you're a superhero. Your name is Captain Annoying. You have 3 superpowers. What are they? Diggs.
Superpower number 1. I hate silence, and I feel it to be a necessity to talk all the time. Number 2. I have never gambled in my life, and I question people's free picks online. Superpower number 3. I have an Android, and I cannot find podcasts to save my fucking life. Those are my 3 superpowers as Captain Annoying.
Yeah. If you also have that superpower and you're listening to this podcast, Spotify, right?
Spotify.
Android,
Spotify,
Pad,
literally
Google
any
Podcast.
other
Google.
provider.
Just Google. Just
Stitcher,
Google.
Google Play,
Also, Google Play doesn't exist anymore.
So
it's
it's
Google
Google
Podcasts.
Google Podcasts, whatever. It's
Or just
easy.
Google your question, and Google will probably tell you where to go. Damn it.
Good point. Nick, what are your 3 superpowers as Captain Annoying?
My first one was along the same lines. I listen to podcasts and I hear a bunch of songs I like on a segment, and I have to ask if there is a playlist compiled of all these things and where I could find it at. Even though before the segment started, the guy running the segment said that there's a playlist and it's on Spotify and Apple Music. So that's one. Number 2 is asking a lot of really simple, basic, annoying, dumb questions.
Okay.
Zito. Just for the purpose of small talk. And number 3 is people who don't reply or acknowledge texts or phone calls when there's obviously an important question that needs answered.
I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
Not just like, hey, what's up?
Correct.
Right.
Like, hey, where do I need to be?
Yes.
And then there's just no response.
Yes.
Okay.
Hate it. All right. Good superpowers. Zito.
Asking super questions. Super good questions. Probably not wearing socks. And shower at night. That's my 3 superpowers.
Well, no, you're Captain Annoying, not Captain Zito.
Exchangeable. Interchangeable.
All right.
Zito just took shots at himself.
I love it.
I don't know if I did this right, but I picture my guy having finger guns, and
Okay.
I'm blasting people with annoying shit. So, Diggs, I'm going to blast you with my finger guns. Your eye is going to just start twitching. You know
Okay,
that
no,
eye
that works,
twitch?
that
I like this a lot.
Like a magic spell.
Todd, you're next. You're next. I blast you, all right? Instant canker sore in your mouth.
Oh, no.
And then my last one.
Good luck eating McDonald's French fries, dickhead.
And my last one, any room I enter, people just hear loud mouth chewing constantly. So that was mine.
Those
That's
are
pretty good, Evan.
fucking
I think
great.
your brain took it the way that probably should have been.
Those are
Nice.
great annoying superpowers. Ty Schmidt.
My first one is I have an innate ability to sense when people want to exit a conversation and still continue to deliver small talk for another 20 to 30 minutes. Number 2 is being able to squeeze in and take someone's parking spot that they've clearly been waiting for a long time. And then the last one would be and it's kind of along the same lines as Evan, entering a room and smelling like shit, but having people not be able to pinpoint where it's coming from.
Oh, man, that's so annoying.
Boston Connor, what are your superpowers?
All right, so my superpowers is every long car trip, as soon as we get on the highway, I have to pee no matter what, immediately. Sometimes poop, and then it's a longer stay. I never know. If you're drinking soda around me, I can snap my fingers and make a ton of salt appear at the bottom of the soda.
Pop.
Drink ruined, and then you got to put it down, get a new one.
Yeah.
And lastly, if anyone says the word butt around me, I will always yell chicken butt as loud as I possibly can.
Oh, it's a tough one. Yeah.
Chicken butt drives me insane. I'll be honest. Hey, Fox, I didn't say what, all right, asshole?
How fucking old are we?
I'm 23, so I'm still getting there.
All right, my 3 superpowers as Captain America are number 1, I have the ability to change your phone's language setting to Vietnamese with my mind. Number 2, instead of heat vision, I have warm vision. I have invisible warm lasers that shoot from my eyes that can raise your body temperature to up to 3 degrees so you feel like you have a mild fever. And then number 3, I can see 2 seconds into the future, so when you're talking to me, I can finish every single sentence that comes out of my mouth. All right, that was fun. Now we have to create, but we need to create our own cartoon series with Captain
we
Annoying. Boom, let's remember that.
pretty good.
Keep that going.
I like how it just became pet peeves all over again. We just did 2 episodes ago.
All right, now it's time for Take a Shot. This is a segment, if you're just listening for the first time, where we pick somebody that we would either want to take a shot with or take a shot at.
Take a shot for me. Come on, hit me with your best shot. It's got the same way. It's got the same way.
This might get an Emmy.
Yeah.
This intro is really hot. Good job, Zito. All right, take a shot. Diggs.
I'd like to take a shot. Maybe multiple shots. Maybe some mixed drinks.
Ah.
Then we go home and make sweet love. and put a baby in her stomach.
Excuse me?
Casey Anthony.
Oh, no.
It's reported that Casey Anthony said that she's not opposed to having another child. And I'd like to step up and be the guy to fulfill her fantasies.
Who needs Plan B? Am I right?
That is a devil child waiting to happen.
Oh my God. She's not opposed to having a child.
You know what?
Well, I
Good
think your
for her.
parents are.
Good for her. Good for her having the balls to come out and say that.
I mean, who are we to judge?
Who are we to judge?
You know?
Innocent until proven guilty in this country.
That's right. She was found not
A
guilty.
lot of things might happen in my life. I'm still way too young to be ruling anything out. So.
She's very sexy.
She
Something about
she's-
craziness.
She's a 7.
Yeah.
But in that orange, she's a 9.
But you know how crazy she is.
Yes. Like you know what's going to happen to you.
She's her craziness raises it like 2 to 3 points.
Oh yeah.
In that orange jumpsuit.
Oh my God! If she doesn't go as an inmate every single Halloween,
Hilarious. All right, Nick.
I want to give a shot. I've been taking shots at a lot of people this week on Twitter, so I'm going to stop doing that. I want to give a shot to the gambling gods because I am getting slaughtered. And I need to reverse this somehow, some way. I need to turn it around. So this is my offering to the almighty gods, the gambling lords themselves. Please take this and help.
they drink cognac, by the way.
Oh yeah, you have
Cognac.
to leave cognac out for them.
Delicious.
Maybe light a little candle next to it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I'll light the shot for them. Mm-hmm. It'll be a flaming shot.
And you have to leave $1.10. Give them the juice. Make sure you give them the juice.
They've been taking a lot of juice.
Zito, take a shot.
I am gonna take a shot.
Not with us during your birthday, you fucking asshole.
My birthday's the week after. I gotta celebrate with family first, obviously.
All right.
But I'm gonna take a shot at Jason Hayward, bases loaded. Just take one off the kneecap. You know, it's fine. You could bring a run in, and yeah, he fucked me. He fucked me real good.
You mean with the
Not a
Cubs?
team
In
player.
Chicago.
Huh?
You mean
Not
with
a
the
team
Cubs?
Not a team player.
Yeah, it's not a team player. I agree. Take it off the knee. What are you doing?
How many-
There's things. It's such a thing called manufacturing.
Was that the first game you watched this year?
It was the 163rd.
All right, Evan Foxy.
I'm taking a shot with anyone that buys Pat McAfee professional baseball documents.
It's a lot of shots.
A lot of
shots.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we hope so. Pre-order October 7th.
October 7th.
Release
Comes out
October
October
10th.
Greatest raffle of all time.
All time.
By before October 14th.
Can win some cool prizes. Ty Schmidt.
I'm going to go ahead and take a shot with Aaron Judge.
Okay.
He's another guy who I love more than life itself. Thank you. That's what he did last night, fucking turning one around on the screws. Yeah, I mean, he's back. He's healthy. The Yankees may sweep the Red Sox. I don't know. So we'll see.
Yep, I'm with you because that was the one bet I did win this week. So thank you, Aaron Judge.
All right, Boston Connor.
I mean, this only makes sense because he would pick a Yankee. I would go ahead and I'm going to take a shot with Alex Cora, Boston Red Sox manager, led the Sox in his first season to 108 wins, which is a franchise record. I mean, we've had trouble in the past. I feel real good about this year. I don't think we're going to get swept like we did against the Indians. But I think this might start a little Boston trend. We have a chance to sweep all 4 major sports this year. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, the Bruins look great
until
the
it
other
happens.
night.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Stanley Cup's in the building. Any team with the Stanley Cup in the building isn't going to lose. If I knew that, if you told me that, I would have said, what are you talking about? The Capitals are going to win by $1 billion. If Lord Stanley is in your presence after
right.
you win,
He's right.
you
How
can't.
did you
can't
not
come out and
know
lay an
the
egg.
Stanley Cup was in the building? It was the first game of the season.
I thought they'd take it back before,
I thought they did, too.
or I thought it was still on the tour, the world tour it does during the summer and stuff. I thought it was still on
Lord
that.
Stanley just stays with the team all year?
It's there for the first game. Now, I don't know if you go out and take a picture at center ice with it.
I thought that
Capitals
asshole
did.
with
That
the
was a
white
little
gloves fucking like jizzes in it all year. And then cleans it up after.
Yeah, he finally gets it back. Oh, it's so good to see you.
weird. They show that thing off.
I'm going to take a shot at Disney. Stick to cartoons and fairy tale movies and stop buying all the movie franchises that I love, like Marvel and Star Wars, and making their new movies safe for 10-year-olds. You're Mickey Mouse fucking a beautiful product, and you're watering it down. Knock it off.
Fucking Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Jesus.
What movie they do it to recently?
Like the Han Solo, anything Star Wars since they bought it is shit. It's just I mean, you can watch it, but it's like clearly made to be able to show when a teacher is sick and doesn't want to have to work in a classroom. She can just show that to the class. Like it's that safe for a 5th grade teacher.
This is about
To
good
show.
and evil, okay?
Yes.
Which is wild too, because people forget that Walt Disney was a Nazi.
Oh, yeah. big Nazi guy, Walt Disney.
Little fun fact.
Making cartoons for Hitler. I think he did,
Yeah,
right?
that's because Hitler was a big mouse guy
Yeah. There we go.
because he was a rat.
Stay away from Marvel. What do you think about the new Marvel movies since they bought them, Nick?
The Marvel movies?
Yeah.
I think they've all been pretty good.
Fine.
I don't think there's been a drop in quality, if that's what you're saying.
I
Star
will-
Wars,
yeah, I
for
will
sure.
say
Star
Disney
Wars
hasn't
is
put
not.
their hands in it that much.
Yeah, exactly. I think Marvel works basically as its own entity still.
Marvel's like, yeah, we'll take your fucking money, but don't touch anything
Exactly.
Yeah.
I watched Black Panther and I thought it was a little soft.
it's a little different.
Needed a little edge.
Jeez,
A little
Todd.
bit of a different one.
Fucking tread carefully, man.
Just because, I mean,
Racist son of a bitch.
yeah.
Classic Indiana.
Well, I think they saw
Too
what.
much knocking people out.
fucking-
Yeah, they
from
well they
Boston
saw
Corner.
what DC did.
Yes.
DC went the darker route, and it's not worked out well.
There's a middle ground.
There is, I agree.
Yeah, Marvel's walking it, I'd say. I've enjoyed. I thought Avengers. I do agree with you. Black Panther was the most family oriented
Yes.
Marvel movie of the
It's
past.
like watching the A-Team when it used to be on TV. Like, okay, everybody just gets knocked out. Like, every now and then.
Someone's gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, you can only make guns that don't
That's
kill
why
people.
That's why I love Deadpool so much. Kills
Right.
everybody.
Yes.
That's why I've never respected Batman.
Yeah, I
Little
agree.
pussy won't kill anybody.
Not Affleck.
Yeah.
Batfleck, he kills everybody.
Yeah, Affleck will take you out.
A shotgun was like his main weapon.
He loves the alcohol in Batman.
All right, we have the best listeners in the podcast universe. They want answers. They have questions. Zito, hit it.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Remember, there are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth. You can't handle the
Truth. All right, Diggs, what's the first question?
Would you rather be a virgin and allowed to jerk off anytime, or have sex once a month and not jerk off? Evan?
Wow.
I'm jacking off.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Oh yeah, for sure. No way.
Imagine only being able to come once a month. How angry you'd be all
I'd
the
be
time.
so pissed off.
But never have sex with a real person?
Don't care.
I'd also be so
Never.
pissed off.
I'd be the #1 video game player in the world if that was the case.
I mean, you purchased some VR goggles.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice fleshlight.
4K porn is almost better than having sex.
This
There's
is the generation gap, I think, here, Todd. I think this is what you're running
The
into.
simulations are just so real now that you don't have to.
I just enjoy real sex.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we all enjoy real sex.
Yeah, but you didn't grow up with porn on your phone, so it's much different.
That's
for
true.
us.
We all
Yeah.
grew up in the porn era. Like that's what we grew up on.
If you're looking at, there's a futuristic scene in Maniac where essentially the fleshlight has developed that this doctor has figured out. Definitely something to look into. And as far as this question,
I
goes.
mean, robot sex dolls are here.
Oh no, it's much different. The science behind this machine is astounding when you see
You
it.
jerked off, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I saw it and my mind was blown by how this guy put this together.
When Bailey was a kid, he was pretty little. He had a
wait to
stepbrother
hear
at the
this.
time, and their bedrooms were in the basement. And we went walking down there one time, and Bailey is dragging a pillowcase that obviously has something like he's having trouble even moving. Like it's so heavy. He's just walking backwards, dragging it from one room to another because his stepmom was going to go check his room and to see if he had cleaned it, right? So he's dragging this thing, and we catch him, and we're like, "What are you doing?" He's, "Oh, nothing." And we're like, "What's in the pillowcase?" He's like, "Nothing. I'm just trading pillows with Austin." And I'm like, "Okay." So we wait. We let him go all the way through what he's doing,
Yeah.
and then go in there, and it was freaking Playboys magazines.
Attaboy, Bailey.
Stacked as tight as they could in this pillowcase.
All the pages stuck
respect
together.
That's true. Kids nowadays, I don't know what that's like to have a stash.
I never had a magazine stash. I had a Google search stash, like just Victoria's Secret lingerie, because the
little
parent filters were on.
LimeWire library.
Oh, dude, my bear share. I crashed with the family computer.
Bear share was the worst.
Oh, the bear share and
damn it,
LimeWire.
Tony.
Yeah, my dad was not happy.
All right, question number 2.
Who is the hottest cartoon character?
Not ashamed to admit it. I still pop a bone cone every time I see Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's the ultimate.
Lola Bunny.
Lola Bunny's a good one.
Yep.
Okay. Who else you guys got? Because I got a bunch. I'm
I
just
was-
gonna rattle
I-
them off at the end.
I thought right away when I got this Lola from Shark Tale. This is a Will Smith movie. I'm sorry, but she is
Never seen it.
Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
Jack Black.
Is she a shark?
No, she is a. I don't know. She's a fish.
Oh, she's a fish.
She's a fish. She's not a shark in it. I mean,
Sexy
all the
fish,
sharks.
though.
Oh, a sexy fish.
Pocahontas was pretty hot.
Pocahontas is really.
Elsa.
No.
Elsa.
yeah.
I have Nala. Anytime Nala.
Oh,
Nala
yeah.
When Nala gave Simba those fuck me eyes.
Yeah, and those neck rubs.
Those
The
were
neck
fucking
rubs when they first see each
unbelievable.
other.
Nala
yeah.
could have got it right there. Jasmine.
Oh, for sure.
Ariel. Those
Yeah.
scales.
I
would
feel like
love
you're a
to-
big Mulan guy.
Nope. Never seen it actually.
Todd, you probably like Betty Boop, huh?
Betty Boop. Hey, Betty Boop was thick. Like let's not downplay Betty Boop. I did want to leave out Gaston. Like Gaston was a snack. You guys ever seen the Esurance commercials a few years ago? Erin Esurance. She was
Yes.
wearing tight spandex.
Redhead?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Erin Esurance, Laura Croft, and then
Laura Croft.
Laura
the,
Croft,
the-
of
the
course.
greatest MILF of all time, freak MILF of all time, was Lois Griffin.
Lois, yeah.
Nobody
yeah,
said
of
the
course.
green M&M.
Ooh, dude. What?
Have some
I don't
respect.
fuck my M&Ms. I eat them.
Jesus Christ, it's so gross. Unbelievable that you would go there.
You would, Diggs. You know you would.
Zitos Dream Girl, the green M&M. You have a poster of her in your room?
Okay, I think those were good.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. I don't know. The bunny.
I mean, I
Lois.
did some
Can't
pretty
think of
expensive.
No.
Who?
Elastigirl
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
from The
yeah.
Incredibles.
I was also thinking
yeah,
Daphne from Scooby Doo.
Oh,
see-
she was hot.
Daphne. Yeah.
That
But
was
they're-
before cartoons. Like, it wasn't great quality, so you
Right.
couldn't tell what she was rocking underneath that fucking turtleneck.
It's like magazine versus our porn.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I saw a bunch of like, what's the guy on, the cartoon character who like fights crime and basically has sex with everybody.
Every single cartoon character.
I can't remember. Fuck it.
Like an adult cartoon?
He wears a suit.
Archer?
Archer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a couple
okay.
characters on there.
Yeah, a lot of the girls on there are hot.
Any of the new animations are just very tough because it's so real.
Oh, what was her name from Pokemon?
Misty.
Yeah, Misty.
Gotta catch them.
Oh, Misty, yeah.
I'm getting worked up. We need to move
Getting,
on.
getting Misty, thinking about Misty.
We got another question? What's that
Yep,
last
one more.
All right, one more.
This one is leading into Friday Bangerz.
Okay.
They want to know what our funeral song would be.
Oh, My Way by Frank Sinatra.
That was
It's
one of mine.
obvious for
Yeah.
me.
I like
Yep.
that. I was gonna go Jeff Buckley, Hallelujah, but I've been on a big Imogen Heap.
Violence just run with me through rows of speeding cars. The paper cuts, the cheating lovers, the coffee's never strong enough. Oh no, he's not.
Shout out the OC.
Yep.
Anybody else?
I'm having a really hard time picking between "Live Like You Were Dying" by Tim McGraw
Oh,
or "Game Over" by Lil Flip. I think it's gonna be
Live
Lil
like you
Flip.
would die. Oh.
I was gonna
Maybe
go with
maybe a mix, maybe a medley.
ooh, yeah, mix them together.
I was gonna go with "Good Life" by Kanye West.
That's a good one, actually.
Nice.
Probably go Black by Pearl Jam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd spun this differently. I'd go Levels by Avicii, I think. Just because I
it's a
want.
celebration at the funeral games.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I want when I die, I want that day to be the saddest day in the history of the world.
Okay.
Stock market done, everything. All of a sudden, everyone who knows me, "Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend,"
Yeah, yeah.
starts playing on the radio. Yeah, that whole deal.
So why don't you just make that your?
Because my funeral, I want to be very fun, and
I've always said I want an open bar.
yeah, open bar funeral. I'm in a little box, not a casket, but I've been what's the word for it? I've been lit on
box.
fire, cremated.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been
An urn?
cremated.
An urn?
An urn. Everyone goes up, says a nice little word about me, takes a shot, puts it down, and Levels plays in the background the whole
I like
time.
that everyone there has to take a shot.
Everyone has to. Even if you're an alcoholic, I'm sorry, you got to break it and do it.
I agree. If not, if you don't want to do it, don't come to the funeral.
Or I'll just fucking haunt you for the rest of your life.
I want to be cremated. I'm going to hire a piano player.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be cremated, and I'm going to have my ashes sitting on the piano in like a big ashtray. And everybody gets a cigar. And they walk in a line as a piano player is playing songs, your favorite hits that you like, and you walk by, you ash into.
All right, so
That's
great.
Stick with me here. You guys ever been to Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
You know when
Yeah,
the
used to work there.
You know, I know you did. You know when the curtain opens and the animatronic band starts
Yep.
playing?
Yep.
I wanted my dead body to be one of the characters up there and play in the Chuck E. Cheese band. I thought that'd be awesome.
Oh man.
Imagine watching that from heaven, too. Oh, wow, look at it. Look at me go.
People mortified. I'm just giggling my ass off. This is what he wanted. This is I don't know why he wanted it, but this is what he wanted.
His arm fell off again.
Oh, God damn, it would be hilarious.
Did Zito, what's yours?
It would have to be Take Me Home, John Denver. This is back-to-back weeks using it, but it's like the song of my life right
It's
now.
a good one.
Yeah, it is.
It would be good at a funeral. Let's close it out with some Friday Bangers from Nick Morado, which means that's going to be the end of this episode if you're watching on YouTube. So goodbye to all the YouTube viewers. We'll see you later. Thanks for listening.